Divided we fall, together we ball. Now let's get to it. Ba 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 da, boo boo doo ba doo, ba 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 da. Yeah, you know what time it is. Man, I've been trying to hold back on this, I swear. I've been trying to hold back, but I gotta put my 5 cents in on this, man. Cause I've been looking at this whole situation, you feel what I'm saying? I've been looking at this whole situation and I'm just like, man, never would I have thought in a million years, my brothers and sisters, that I would see somebody go out like this in the hip-hop game. It's crazy. Yeah, I said it. He was never like us. He was never like us. And they ain't like us. Now, you're probably saying, who are you talking about, Bo? He ain't like us. They ain't like us. They were never like us. I'm gonna bring it to you from my perspective. When I think about people like that dude that used to, what is it, Jimmy Brooks? The dude that used to be on the TV show in the wheelchair and whatnot. I remember some years ago when his brother, or should I say, when Homeboy first came out, my son told me, Dad, Jimmy Brooks got a song out. I said, Jimmy Brooks? Who the hell is Jimmy Brooks? You talking about Homeboy from 30th Street? No, Dad. Jimmy Brooks, the dude that be on Degrassi. I said, what the hell is Degrassi? So he showed me the video, or should I say the TV show, and I was like, oh man, that's dude? I was like, okay. So when I seen him making some movement in the music game, I said, okay, well, he transferring skills, he got talent, he got a couple of bangers, not so much my type of music, but he doing what it do. And then as time went on, I just started peeping. Man, this cat, he don't really make the kind of music that dudes like me is really into. I come from the dirt. I come from the mud, man. Street dude. Used to always be outside, stayed off the porch. Man, we got it how we lived, Southern California to Northern California, in all the grimy areas. So when I heard the song and I thought about the beef, I'm like, K-Dot ain't never lied. Jimmy Brooks never was like us. That's how I felt, because I had seen it a long time ago. Jimmy Brooks was never like us. Cats like me and my homies in my environment, we had to get it out the mud. When we was doing music, shows, man, all we had was us. We had to get out in the streets, pass our tapes out, our CDs. Some of the homies was fortunate enough to have records, vinyl, slanging out the trunk, like the old days, like Eazy-E, E40, Richie Rich, all the legends. So when a dude come in the game and he already got fame from a TV show just right there, he ain't like us. We out here grinding, we slanging, we out here busting guns, we getting our knuckle game up. He ain't like us. And it just makes me think, it's always gonna be one. It's always one. This cat wanna get in a beef with a cat that was raised in the hood, Nickerson Gardens. Very familiar with it. Yeah, that's the hood. So if you was raised in that environment, then there's something different about you. You got survival skills. People like me and my homies and my sisters, we had survival skills, man. You had to live by certain codes just to survive, just to go to school, to come home from school. So when I see somebody who basically grew up in a sheltered environment, man, he ain't like us. So it's not hard to realize they don't see stuff like we see it. You get in a fight, you fight back. The best man win. They bust, we bust. It is what it is. Until we come to some kind of resolution. And that's the way we got down. Man, I got into funk and beefs and fights with people that I knew, that I was close to. We didn't go to the police. We didn't cry about it. We didn't try to do lawsuits. Man, we got down like King T did it. We could discuss it over lunch and drink some 151. Only the old cats will remember that. But that's how we did it, man. But them cats that ain't like us, them the cats that wasn't raised where we was raised and how we were raised. Them the cats that wanted to come to where we lived. So the game is different, man. when you get a cat that want a lawsuit for a beef, man, I know this world done changed. I know this world done changed, man. I'm telling you, this some crazy shit to me. This reminds me of the cat. If he didn't get picked on the team, he took his ball home. He didn't want to play no more. He wanted to take his ball. Well, you know what usually happened to the cat that wanted to take his ball. He made it home, but he didn't make it home with his ball. Now, you figure that one out. So, man, the reality is, this is what happens when anybody is able to get into the game, get into the culture. Colorism ain't even what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with the cat being light-skinned, biracial, none of that. It just has to do with a cat not being like us. And the more Kendrick Lamar blows up off of this, the more I like the song, man. And I'm hoping when the Super Bowl come, I hope he sing that song, rap that song, because he ain't lying, man. They ain't like us, not the real ones. The real ones, we stay true to the soil, man. And he ain't like us. Never will be, never was. Just had to throw my 5 cents in, you know? Straight up, your boy, Big Bo. One love, baby. Ba 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 da, boo boo doo boo doo, ba 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 da.